Hey, what do it, y'all? Swish Entertainment putting y'all on tune to all y'all favorite rappers and celebrities alike. But first, I need a little favor done for y'all first. Please like, comment, subscribe to this video, hit that notification bell as well. That'd be a great search to the channel and put y'all on tune to this story. Now, today we will once again be talking about Chicago rapper Lil Durk. This man to this point has been extradited from the city of Miami in Florida to Los Angeles within California. This man was apprehended on the day of October 25th within the previous month, not too long ago. This man was taken into custody along with his 5 other accomplices in connection to a murder from the year of 2022. This homicide attempt was successful as it would take the life of Quando Rondo's cousin, Savia Robinson. Now, Lil Durk currently remains innocent until proven guilty, but federal agents have put together a case on the rapper. Lil Durk today, before being extradited to the city of Los Angeles today, was spending a lengthy period within Broward County Jail within the Miami Metropolitan area. About 3 weeks to be exact, given that Lil Durk was placed into confinement on October 25th and will remain in custody all the way to November 14th today. So Lil Durk's case is currently in the process of developing as this man has been brought to the U.S. District Court today. So the process of Lil Durk's case has seen some development as the rapper was expected to appear in the U.S. District Court at 1:30 p.m. today within Los Angeles time. So within the present, that event would have already taken place, so it is very likely that Lil Durk is in attendance of a court trial. The expectation is that the Chicago rapper Lil Durk will request a bond during his arraignment. Law enforcement records have provided details in terms of Lil Durk's account within his new county jail. So in looking at these records, it says Durk Devontae Banks, register number 43251-511, currently at the age of 32. His date of release is currently unknown, and it says that he is located at the Metropolitan Detention Center within Los Angeles. So if you guys are not already caught up with this case, Lil Durk is currently being charged with murder for hire. The crime that Lil Durk is being said to have committed and ordered his OTF members to carry out is likely due in connection to the murder of his friend Davon Bennett. Davon Bennett, who went by the rap name of King Von, has sadly lost his life on the day of November 6th within the year of 2020, 4 years ago. King Von had unfortunately lost his life after getting into an altercation with another rapper known as Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo's close friend Lil Tim would end up discharging his weapon in defense of Quando Rondo, and King Von would end up losing his life. So with this having happened within the year of 2022, it is being said that Lil Durk and his crew had found out about Quando Rondo's whereabouts within the city of Los Angeles. So Lil Durk had allegedly ordered his OTF members to fly out and commit the assassination of Quando Rondo. Lil Durk is also being said to have informed his OTF members to not purchase anything with credit cards or anything of the sorts connected to his name. So the 5 OTF members had purchased flights to Los Angeles with an OTF card. Once upon arrival, they would end up purchasing firearms, a hotel, vehicles, and ski masks as well. Once they had located Quando Rondo, they would end up following his vehicle, and once Quando Rondo had parked at a gas station, they would end up discharging their weaponry at the rapper. The OTF members were not successful in killing the intended target, but instead would kill Quando Rondo's cousin as previously stated. Quando Rondo was luckily able to keep his life, and police law enforcement would arrive on the scene. Footage ended up being publicized of the incident following the shooting. Quando Rondo appears to be emotionally distraught and in shock at what had happened to his cousin. Quando Rondo, upon seeing his cousin's lifeless body, would end up shouting no in complete disbelief. What holds a point of interest when it comes to this devastating moment that Quando Rondo had to experience that was broadcast to the world is that Lil Durk may have given a nod to it in one of his songs. This song will be known as War About It, which he did alongside 21 Savage on his album known as Almost Healed. Mind you, this album did in fact release following the tragic incident involving Quando Rondo and his cousin. This album had dropped on May 26 in 2023, almost 9 months following the homicide of Quando Rondo's cousin, Savia Robinson. So the lyrics that could be referential of the 2022 homicide that Lil Durk is currently being charged for would have Lil Durk saying, "If you ever been involved, you can't talk about it. I seen a killer do an interview, he telling. Why you ain't never clear that room up? You know I'm valid. See, I ain't respond on Instagram. I know how to go about it. Since he died, just come outside and go to war about him. He say no, I'm thinking he let a girl got him. Go, no. He say no, I say let's go to war about it. Where he go, you better know the more got him." So to begin with Lil Durk saying I ain't respond on Instagram, I know how to go about it, he may be giving a nod to the fact that many fans have been egging him on, telling him to slide for Vaughn. Many rap fans fans were challenging Lil Durk and seemingly trying to push him into getting some form of give back for his late friend King Von. So with those lyrics, he may have been trying to illustrate a point that he does not have to respond to those comments, but instead has his own way with dealing with the disrespect. Next, he has said since he died, just come outside and go to war about him. So this could potentially be directed towards Quando Rondo, telling him to come outside and go to war about his cousin, because in the next lyrics he would say, no, I'm thinking he let a girl got him. So as I previously stated, Quando Rondo was emotionally distraught. He was in shock at seeing his cousin's lifeless body. Quando had shouted no for an extended period, so here we have Lil Durk making a mockery of this situation within his own song. Lil Durk finished out his chorus saying, where he go, you better know the morgue got him. The morgue being a place where the deceased are held before potentially being buried. So it's unexpected and shocking to find out that Lil Durk could have potentially orchestrated the homicide of Quando Rondo's cousin. Then we're going to make a reference towards the entire homicide scheme in the chorus of his song. If sufficient evidence turns up in Lil Durk's case and results in his conviction, then it will be even more hard to believe that he had talked about a crime that he had committed in his own song with vivid detail. Lil Durk in an interview with DJ Academics also seemed to give a nod to the murder of Quando Rondo's cousin during the interview. This interview was released to the public 3 days prior to his album being released on May 26th within the year of 2023. This interview itself was released on May 23rd within the same year. That audio will be played for viewers to listen to shortly.
What are you talking about? By the Sly for Vaughn comments. I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying Sly for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
For some reason, I just don't see the comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water. You be seeing the comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why. Yeah, though.
So DJ Academics had brought up the Sly for Vaughn comments to Lil Durk, which is what I previously said is what fans were saying to instigate Lil Durk into getting some form of get back for his late friend King Von. Lil Durk, after being questioned about the comments being made across social media, would say, for some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. Then going forward, he would say, for some odd reason, going on to question DJ Academics in terms of whether he has seen the comments recently. DJ Academics had agreed that the instigative comments had lessened, and Lil Durk would say, I wonder why. So those are two instances where Lil Durk had given a nod to the 2022 murder of Quando Rondo's cousin, Savia Robinson. Now, of course, this does not serve as legitimate evidence that Lil Durk had a hand in the homicide. The possibility that a fan or random person could have spotted Quando Rondo and decided to stage an attack on him because of his notoriety could have held likelihood. But now that federal agents have come across evidence and surveillance footage connected to Lil Durk's case, the two instances could be brought up in its upcoming court trials. Lil Durk is currently charged with many felony accounts, being conspiracy, using and carrying firearms as well as a machine gun with the intent to commit a homicide, and lastly, the usage of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, which will result in death. Lil Durk, following his 5 accomplices being taken into custody, will end up booking flights in what seems to have been an attempt to flee the country. Lil Durk had booked flights to both Switzerland and Dubai, and he had also ordered a private jet to Italy. The 5 OTF crew members that were placed into confinement before Lil Durk's arrest go by the names of Keith Jones, Asa Houston, London Grant, David Brian Lindsay, and DeAndre Dontrell Wilson. 2 other arrests of unidentified individuals are also expected to be made in the future. So as I'm currently speaking on this case's development, more information has been disseminated amongst the masses. Lil Durk's court trial today has seemed to have reached its conclusion. Lil Durk had made the decision to plead not guilty for his murder for hire charges that he is currently faced with. Lil Durk once again will be placed into incarceration until the date of December 12th, which is when he will have his court hearing. Information has not been provided in terms of where Lil Durk had requested a bond or not during his Los Angeles arraignment. But yeah, y'all just go cap out this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. What do you guys think of the comments that Lil Durk had made in the DJ Academics interview? Do you guys believe that he was making a reference to a crime he could have potentially committed, or do you guys think that he was just speaking on what had happened? Do you guys think that based off of the evidence provided in this case that Lil Durk could have had a connection to the homicide, or do you guys think that he is being wrongfully charged in this case? And to cap that off, do you guys think that the FBI will end up involving Lil Durk's entire OTF label in the case in the future? Let all that be known in the comments, y'all. That's gonna do it. I'm out.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.